Hi, disclaimer, these are my thoughts and opinions. Never more have I needed to make this disclaimer. Just my thoughts and opinions. I've got no facts whatsoever to back up anything that I think. Right. And I wasn't going to say anything about this, but, and also I swear, I wasn't going to say about this because, like it's a big old bandwagon, but it's just gone crazy at the minute, and that's the whole Kate Middleton thing. Now, at the minute, I'm watching it play out on Facebook. The meme lords and the meme queens are bringing it, and I'm living for it, to be fair. Don't know the woman. Will never meet the woman in my life. Well, obviously. Right, okay. So let's go from where I am now, where the things are now. Now, at the minute, the palace, the royal family, are releasing a massive load of shite, and they are digging themselves further into a fucking hole. And that's where, and a lot of people are like, oh yeah, where's Kate and whatever. And just because the photos that are coming out of her, it's like, right, this is blatantly not her. That's where most people have jumped on now. So a lot of people are like, what? I'm getting a lot of friends saying, like, what's happening with Kate Middleton? Why is everybody talking about this all of a sudden? Yesterday, I went, my wonderful friend Jane bought me and my son tickets to go see Drop the Dead Donkey. Now, the night before that, I dreamt, yes, dreams are coming into it. Who fuck knew? Who fuck knew? Hooey! Okay, the new. Yeah, so a lot of the reasons that I do videos does come back to dreams, if you've been following me for a while. In fact, it's been the case for the whole 17 years of my channel, to be fair. But I'd had this dream that I'd gone to watch Drop the Dead Donkey. And funnily enough, we were in the chairs we were actually turned out to be in. That's weird, isn't it? Anyways, so we'd gone to see it, and I'd gone to my son, like, oh my God, they're going to talk about Kate Middleton. I bet you they will, because the thing with Drop the Dead Donkey is they'd always leave a little bit for improv so that they could have part of the show that was topical to the day that the show went out. And so in the dream, I was like, yes, they're going to mention Kate Middleton. And sure enough, in the dream, they mentioned Kate Middleton. And so on the way there, I'd got up and I'd told Corey, I said, oh, I bet they mentioned Kate Middleton, whatever. And on the way, when we were going to the bus, he's like, why is it that you're so fascinated by Kate Middleton? So I told him roughly the timeline that I know of, right? The way I've seen it, because I remember end of last year when she went in hospital and didn't come out. She went in hospital for planned abdominal surgery. Now, the very first thing that I thought, well, it's like bat, old wheelie bin, Madeleine McCann. The first thing that I thought when I heard about Madeleine McCann was, obviously I've got different views now because I've seen the evidence, but the first thing that I thought was like they've drugged her and she's choked on her own vomit and they're trying to cover it up. I'd never bought the abduction theory, and there's no evidence for the abduction theory years on. We're still paying for the investigation, because when it's not an active investigation, people can put freedom of information requests in and it will all get blown out the water. So it has to be an open investigation so nobody can question it. That's by the by. But the first thing I thought when I heard planned abdominal surgery, she's gone in for planned abdominal surgery. And that reminded me of years and years ago when I first got into this conspiracy theory stuff. read articles about this lady who used to be Princess Diana's handmaiden / best friend, who'd said that she'd gone through this ritual ceremony where they placed a golden phallus inside her to open her up. And then she got impregnated by King of Sweden, King of Norway, something like that, and apparently Charles A. William's dad. But that's by the by. So that was the very first thing I thought, that she'd gone through some ritual. Because I know it sounds stupid to royalists and whatever, but this is what these people do. Pomp and circumstance is also ritual and ceremony. Do you know what I mean? They abide by strict rules because the ceremonies and the rituals have to go a specific way in order for them to work. And some of them are fucking huge and involve everybody beyond everybody's knowledge, right? But, you know, like, they've had months, the whole of this year, to explain what that abdominal surgery was. And I saw a good meme yesterday where it said, like, she's popped out kids and later that day come out looking like a fucking supermodel holding that baby. Like nothing had happened. And yet we're going months and she's not been seen. Now, people have been asking this. She was in hospital, not coming out of hospital when Charles was diagnosed with cancer. Right? So she was in there way before then. You know, this isn't, the memes are out now because the royal family are trying to prove that she's alive, and badly, because you know, like, you're telling me they don't have cameras. Do you know what I mean? They could have hashed something up. If she's alive, if she's well, and if she's living in Droitwich, sorry, Blackadder, like, there is a way to prove that that woman's alive. If somebody was saying I was dead, I could just do this. My son could take a photograph of me laid in bed with tubes coming out of me going like she's in a bad way. But there is, if she's there, prove it. Now, obviously, there was the Mother's Day shot with her and the kids that most of the news outlets on the planet refuse to publish because they're like, no, this has been photoshopped. This has been digitally altered. This is not a genuine photograph. We can't run with it, right? And then, and this is my favourite bit of the whole fandango, is apparently, even though she can't show a photograph, she can't take a selfie, she can't have somebody else take a photograph of her, in today's digital age, she cannot prove that she's alive. But she did release a press statement. She did release a statement saying, like with most people, I enjoy dabbling in photo shopping. No, what was the word? Oh, I don't, not the facts person, right? But this is out there if you want to go look. She said, like, that basically she digitally enhanced this photograph herself, despite having a team of photographers. She, the Princess of Wales, literally sat there and pissed about on her own computer, buggering about with an official released photograph. Like, literally, you couldn't make it. Well, they did. And it's not believable. It's not believable that a princess sits there, gets somebody, bearing in mind, she's there with her arms around her 3 kids, allegedly. She sat there. Who's taking the photo? You know, they've got photographers. They've got royal photographers. Then they were seen in a garden centre. Blurry as fuck. They've enhanced her face. It's not her fucking face, right? So the royals are basically bringing this on themselves, right? Because they're trying desperately to prove whether that she's alive. Now, we've only got to look at Diana to know that if she's done something they don't like, there's every chance that she's not alive just by choice. Obviously, again, going back to the Diana thing, Diana went up to Scotland shortly before her death to interview this member of the royal household. Years and years ago, came on the front of, I want to say People, no, that's not. Some Sunday magazine, front page, only ever came out once, that this royal employee had been raped by an upper level member of the royal, male level of the royal family. And so, and this came out sensationally, this dude was shunted off to Scotland to a mental institution where nobody could get to him by law. So if she's asking questions, if she's pipping up, if she's, you know, like, give him some shit, she might well be alive and going through re-education in a mental institution so that she comes back out. Yes, sir, no, sir, 3 bags full, sir. She could still be alive. She could still come out. They're saying that it'll be Easter, which is fastly approaching, that she'll next be seen. Now, if she is in some kind of facility, that could be when they think the job's done, and she might be rolled out, you know, Kate 2.0. You don't know. These people are rich beyond measure, and they have tools at their disposal to be able to get jobs done. Any kind of job that they want. Do you know what I mean? So, I have no, you know, information. All I'm saying is this has been months. She's been gone for months. And you can prove that somebody's alive in months. Really quickly. You can prove somebody's alive in seconds. You know what I mean? So I think there is, you know, like, I think she's been shufted away somewhere for re-education because she was getting a bit leery. Maybe she was asking questions about Diana. Maybe she saw something. Maybe they did put her through a ritual and she's like, I ain't having this. I don't want to be a part of this. You never do know. I don't know. I'm just shooting the shit. Just spitballing, if you like. But let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got any, because I am fascinated. You know, like, I'm not a huge celebrity bandwagon follower. And like I say, I've been looking at it for months. But now it's blown up because of what the royal family is failing to do. And that is proof that she's alive and well and living in Droitwich. And they're bringing it on themselves because they're failing miserably to do one simple thing. And that's just proof she's alive. Proof she's there. Just any old photograph. Do you know what I mean? Get the paps on her. Where are the paps? Anyways, that's enough of that. I feel like crap. I'm going to go. And I apologise for looking like crap, but I still am ill. But, yeah. If you do get the chance, go see Drop the Dead Donkey, The Reawakening, because it is absolutely bloody hilarious. And they did come out, and right at the beginning of the show, pulled a Kate Middleton. Me and Corey are there, like, invisible chest bumping, like, fucking get in! Yeah! They brought Kate Middleton into it. So my dream came true. And it was a really, really good show, so I recommend it to everybody. And, yeah, if you've got any thoughts and comments, leave them in the comments. Thank you for being here. If you've not subscribed to me, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe to me, then I bloody love you. Every single one of you. Thank you for being here. And let's see what happens next in the year. We're only at March, and boy, is it getting fruity already. I love you all. Take care. Bye.